A newspaper was on the bed. He put away the paper, then carefully tucked up the child. And now a newspaper was lying on the bed, and as he was holding the girl in his arms, he puts away the newspaper with one and tucks the child into the bed. Means covers the child with a blanket and lays her on the bed. Then we have he lay down beside her, half asleep still with a bitter smile all about her it seemed. She crept close to him, snuggled her head under his arm, held tightly to his shirt. Then the dark did not matter. She lay still. Here, rub your feet against my legs and get them warm, said Quiet. Now, also the girl is having the glimpse of the nightmare in her head. So, she gets afraid, she is half asleep. So, what she does is, she hides under the arm of her father. And after hiding under the arm of her father, she feels so safe that she doesn't care that it is dark outside. She doesn't care a butcher might come again, and she is really calm with her father close to her. And her father tells her that as it is cold, my legs are hot, so my legs are warm, so you can rub your legs with mine so that your legs can also get warm. As we all know, when we rub our hands this way, our palms also get warm. So he asks her to rub her legs to get them warm and go to sleep. In the last paragraph we have, tired out, he slept before the little girl. A funny feeling came over her. Now, as he was tired from all day's work, before the little girl sleeps, he is asleep. A funny feeling come over her. Now she smiles. She gets to remember something really funny. Poor father, not so big after all, and with no one to look after him. Now what she realizes is, earlier she has said that her father is similar to a monster. He is having big hands, big face, big mouth when he yawns. Now she says that he is not that big even. And also he is not having anyone to take care of him. He was harder than grandmother, but it was a nice hardness. Now she is finding his strictness really good. She says that he is stricter than grandmother, but I like this hardness. And every day he had to work and was too tired to become Mr. MacDonald, and she realizes that Mr. MacDonald can play with his children because he stays at home. But her father has to go to work, he has to go for office. Now as he is not staying at home, he doesn't get time to spend with the little girl or to play with her. And every day he had to work and was too tired to be Mr. MacDonald. She had torn up all his beautiful writing. She stirred suddenly and sighed, and now she realizes that what she has done. He works really hard every day, and he didn't get time for her, for himself, for the family. And what she has done, she has torn up his work, which was done in a beautiful handwriting. And she feels guilty. For that reason, she sighed. What's the matter? Asked her father. Another dream. Now when her father notices that she is still awake, she has not slept yet, he asks her, what's the matter? Are you having another dream? Oh, said the little girl, my heart's on your heart. I can hear it going. What a big heart you've got, dear father, dear. Now she says that, oh no, I'm not having another dream. My heart is on your heart. Means she is laying on her father. Her head is on her father. And she says that my heart is right above your heart, and I can hear your heart pumping. I can hear the sound of the heart. And I can tell that you are having a really big heart. Big heart in the sense that he is doing everything for the family, keeping aside his own happiness. He doesn't care whether he is getting time for himself or not. All he cares is that he should be able to look after his family properly. He should be able to take all the responsibilities of the family, and for that purpose she says that her father is having a big heart. And at the end she adds dear with her father. which shows us the change. How is the change? Now you can see in the starting what she did. She termed her father as monster. From monster with big. Earlier he had hands that were big and big face as well. Big face, big mouth. And in the end she tells us that he is having a big heart. Earlier she said he is a monster. At the end she says he is dear. He is loving. So with these two words we can see the change in the little girl. And one more thing that you can notice is earlier the girl was stuttering. She was stammering. She was not able to speak clearly. But at the end we see that she is having clear speech even in front of her father. One more thing. She used to get afraid of her father. She doesn't used to go near him. But at the end, she is sleeping really very close to her father. So we can see all these changes in the little girl, which shows that feelings keep on changing. When we grow, we happen to have a better understanding of all the situations, of all the things which we might not have had earlier. So now let's take a recap, and in the recap what we'll do, we'll see the characters that we have in the family. First is the little girl. In the little girl we have her father, her mother, then we have her grandmother. And one more character in the family is Alice. Alice is the cook. Now, what she compares her father with? She compares her father with Mr. MacDonald. MacDonald had 5 children. So these are the characters that we have in our chapter. I hope the chapter is clear. Now what you have to do is you have to take a reading of the chapter again to have a better understanding of this chapter, so that you will not forget this chapter in the future and it will retain in your memory. It will be easy for you to recap the chapter. Clear? For that purpose, what you will have to do, you have to take a reading of the chapter again very carefully. So take care, students. All the best. Keep learning, keep growing, and stay safe.